No turning back now. We're out here, we're about to move the chickens again. They're going to come up behind me. We had a really heavy frost last night. They didn't really predict it. It got down lower than they said it was going to. Kind of wish that I'd put another cover over the turnips and carrots, but they seem okay, so hopefully I didn't ruin that. That was super easy. We just literally just opened the net and they just all came through, so that's great. We already moved the coops earlier, so that's the job done. So the main thing that I really wanted to get done today, or at least make good headway on, is sowing. I keep kind of putting it off. We've been distracted by bed prep and just other things, but I really need to get to it. I keep telling myself that we have loads of time and that we're early, and then last night I checked the sowing plan and I was like, I really need to get going on this. So today I'm gonna make I'm definitely gonna try and make some soil, and then we'll see how I get on making flats. I only need 18 of them, so hopefully I can get at least a few done, and then tomorrow I really will pick up where I left off and get this done, because it's really nice, it's sunny out, this is a nice day to do this, and it needs to get done so that we have some food for the early markets. So here we go. The gist of how we make one batch of soil. I can't remember how many flats one batch does. I think it's maybe 5. But so yeah, it takes a lot of soil to sow. I'll just show you what a mixed batch looks like of our soil. Yeah, start to seem to like it, so that's the main thing. So I'm going to do a few more rounds of that, and then I'll meet you again when we get to swift blocking.
Are you vole hunting? Are you vole hunting?
Good morning, I'm just out here picking up where I left off yesterday. I got all the soil made that I will need. I got that done yesterday, so that's good. So I'm just going to start making some flats, and then I really am going to finish sowing today. It's about 10 AM. I got started a little later, it was cold out. Oh, hi Tulsi. I got started a little bit later because it was cold. It was frosty out this morning. Hi, baby. Tulsi wanted to come and say hi. Hi. So yes, I'm getting going. The sun's just coming up and warming everything up, and it's going to get really warm in here really quick. So I'm excited for that. So we use the Swift Blocker to make our soil blocks. It's 1/28, and it works really, really well. So I'm going to get on and do it. Because they were making it hard work, but I forgot to add in here that we also just use a regular old dough scraper that you'd use when you were baking bread, and this really helps. Just kind of keep your table clean. It helps to kind of scrape the excess off the top of there. It makes it just a little bit quicker. I feel a little bit out of rhythm. It's been a second since I've done this, so I know by the time that I've made a few hundred flats that I'll be well on my way, but I feel a little slow this morning.
It's lunchtime. Just brought Arden and I some homemade curry. You are the cutest.
So the flats are made. I'm going to start sowing. I just grabbed all of my seeds from in the house. And I've got my labels that we use to label them so I know what they are. A pen. Usually we use a Sharpie, but I can't find one right now and I don't want to go in the house. So I'm just going to use a regular. And then I've got all my flats here to the right. I have my little tiny piece of paper somewhere that tells me how many flats of each I'm sowing. My tiny little piece of paper. But overall I'm doing salad mix, bok choy, lettuce, green onions and spinach. This is pretty exciting. This really is the first seeds in flats of the season. So it's kind of like that feeling of like, right, here we go again. No turning back now. Okay, so we are going to start with head lettuce. So this is what head lettuce seed looks like. These are pelleted, which makes them a lot easier to work with. I'll show you what actual lettuce seed looks like. So this is what actual lettuce seed looks like. So as you can tell, it's really, really tiny, which makes it pretty hard to work with. With the salad mix, we put multiple seeds per cell. So when I say cell, each one of these is one cell. So we have 128 total in a flat. But these, so that's, yeah, so they're really tight. So with these, we can just put multiple in at a time. But with the head lettuce, we only want one per cell. Put those on there so you can see. So it makes it a lot easier when they have this coating on there. Yeah, it just makes it a lot less fiddly. Different types of head lettuce. Green and a red butter and a green and a red leaf lettuce. And the salad mix, and now I'm going to move on to spinach. Just wanted to show you what that spinach seed looked like. That is spinach. So these are a little bit bigger, they're a little easier to work with. I'll aim to put say 2 or 3 to a cell. Eventually we do direct sow these outside, we don't put them in flats, but like I said, because we're just trying to start all of this stuff really early, we'll get better germination in here and then we'll plant it out. So that's the plan anyway. My last bok choy flat. I just wanted to show you guys the seed for that. So bok choy is in the brassica family. So all the seeds in that family look very similar to this. So the brassica family includes cabbage, broccoli, kale, Brussels sprouts, radishes, turnips, mustard, and obviously bok choy. So they all look like this. And then I also wanted to show you, so we usually do 1 to 2 cells, seeds per cell for the bok choy. And then I did also want to show you the onion seeds too. Green onions or scallions. So we'll do kind of a pinch, probably about 5 of these per cell. And again, you know, all onion seed looks very, very similar to this. Bench, and it's actually already warming up too, so I plugged it all in. I've got the thermostat up and going. These are the new benches that we made in a couple of previous videos, so this is the first time that I've really kind of got them up and running, but they feel like they're working, so that's fantastic. I need to cover that up a little bit. So I'm going to get all the flats up on here, and then I'm going to cover them all with peat moss, and then I'm going to water them in, put some plastic over it, and we'll be done for the day. I managed to get the plastic up on this, and it now turns into like a mini caterpillar tunnel. It's a little dirty, it's just old plastic, but it's better than throwing it out, so I've repurposed it. And then I also put some covers on the flats too. That was probably overkill, but it's been getting pretty cold and I just wanted to be sure. And that is me done for the day. Thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.